It's my birthday today. Guess how old I am? Got some grey hairs already. So Sarah, being the amazing wife that she is, has gone and organised something for my birthday. So I'm going to check out what it is. I know what it is already, but you guys are going to come along as well. Oh my god. It's only got one letter wrong on the number plate and then it'll say wow. It's exciting. So I'm going to be test driving one of these. Model X. Tesla test drive.
Yeah. Just in the back, so let's put this one good week here. And you need to turn that little garden to the left, they're in there.
Okay, thanks very much.
This one's 5-seater, so
it looks really good in black, doesn't it?
this is the best looking one. We have the black wheels, so you can play.
It's just like a wedge at the back. Yeah, it's a lot bigger than ours.
I'd probably say a touch wider, but height-wise, probably quite. This is on not the lowest setting, so it can go a touch lower.
Yeah.
But I'd say this is probably the same height, but wider.
Yeah, it's sort of different, isn't it? Because you expect to see, like I was saying to Sarah, like people sort of go, "Oh, the front looks strange because there's no grill."
You used to have a fake grill.
Really?
Yeah, and the S used to be like a big circle thing, and that just a bit of plastic. And
Oh yeah, I think I remember that.
We changed it recently to make it look so the S, X, and the 3 will look the same.
Yeah, there's no point, is there, having it?
Better for production, but this is the best looking, just because there's a back wheels.
Yeah, and this just like really slippery as well because of the airflow.
Yeah, it has to have a very good drag coefficient, otherwise the miles just goes really quite down. They're all kind of built. Like, I mean, the Evoque's not bad for a win, but this is just really good because that's partly why reason to have this big windshield. You'll see it when you get inside.
Yeah.
For that. Do you want to jump in?
Let's go for it. Yeah. That's so cool. They didn't have it working in the one in Blue Water.
But we don't do it in the showroom because it causes accidents and people kind of
pushing it up and down. Yeah.
Hang off them as well. Pull up bars and so on. It's a bit.
Yeah, trying to test it out. But I was reading because there's some pretty cool stuff about that, isn't there? Where it knows where the walls are and things like that.
Yeah.
Like it senses.
It has sensors on the sides. See it all.
Nice, isn't it? How do you shut the back doors, or do you do it from the front?
You just shut the door. Speak to it.
Yeah, don't pull away with the with the sides up, will you?
That's it there. There you go.
Yeah, your one.
You can do that from here as well. So you can go on and then press the doors. That one closes with the brake. You can try it again. So you press the brake.
Oh right, okay.
It's a bit space agey.
I'll take my flip.
That's all right.
Look at the windscreen.
Smart.
That's what I mentioned to you there.
Yeah. You can't see it fully from the front, really, can you?
Car with an engine, because that's the thing, isn't it?
It's all instant in this
It's
car.
all instant.
It's
Yeah.
heat, it's not cold.
And I'll move my seat back.
Right hand side.
Yeah.
You just pull it back. You've got 3 toggles.
Oh,
Horizontal bar.
Oh
That's
yeah,
it.
it's like that. Isn't it?
It should just be very similar.
That's it. That's about right.
Do you know the area well around here at
Not
all?
really, no.
Okay.
You can give us some direction.
Vague direction.
Not higher, but bigger.
So you can see this map here, it's pretty cool.
I think you
So
can
this
get 2 more seats in the
you
back.
can zoom right in.
Blimey.
Is that Google? Is that like
Google, yeah.
Yeah, it's Google, mate.
Yeah, so you can zoom right in, right out.
That's the good thing about that, isn't it? 'Cause
Yeah, Google Maps is the most.
Google Maps is,
And it has Google
and on a
Traffic.
screen like that, that's just nuts.
And these are all superchargers in the UK. So these mean that these are Tesla owned and you can only use it if you have a Tesla. And they'll completely charge your car in about 45 minutes.
Right.
Or half an hour to 180 miles.
Mm.
So a quick stop or halfway to Scotland, you charge it off.
How much is it to fill it up?
That's free.
Yeah, it's free.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's electric.
So yeah, if you use their things, but if you can charge it at home, obviously slower.
Just like these ones are home chargers that you can use.
What's that? What, just in the back? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so you ain't got to pay for petrol anymore.
The only thing is you can't video the test drives. That's the only thing.
Well, while it's actually going.
Well, just in entirety.
Difference, isn't it?
Oh my god.
Feel it.
It's absolutely.
You know it's your birthday, but don't.
What do you say? No.
A lot of
I
people
said I
have
know
gone
it's your
down there.
birthday, but don't.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah, it is actually having a. Haven't got that.
Just the idea is you sit there ready to be always in control of the car.
Weirdly enough, though, I actually trust it. Like, I don't know whether I should, but it feels kind of fine, because I think what it is because you know that the motors are actually directly coupled to the wheels. There's no delay like with a petrol engine. There's no like kind of, you feel like it could feel a bit sloppy.
Yeah. So you could wipe that out if you want to. It will tell you, and it will beep at you really loud if you're going towards it.
So
that's this button here.
such an amazing car, guys. So good. Just can't even believe how good it is. Yeah, it's literally like the acceleration.
It will happen. It's going to happen.
It felt like it's. Oh, you were saying it's going to take off.
Yeah, it could have just gone like.
Yeah, and then the next thing you know, you're in like America.
Yeah.
Did you like your experience?
That was amazing. Thank you. So cool.
And the trouble is now you want to buy one.
Yeah, I'm pretty gobsmacked by that. And it's just like, I knew I was just holding off doing that though, because once you do it, it's like you can't get it out of your head. Just hitting the shops for a bit. I'm going to get some lunch. I don't know how much of that test drive we actually filmed. Sarah was in charge of the camera, but they were saying they didn't want to film it or something like that. I don't know why, but they said we can do like little clips. But anyway, hopefully it was enough to see. Girls drink. So stuffed. Time to go back home and then it's off to the airport. Right, back home. Feeling really tired now. Must be the 6 o'clock start. Just sorting out the stuff I'm going to take as usual. It's just crazy sorting out the gear, camera gear, chargers. It's bad enough when you don't actually like do videos or things like that or take photos, but because you just end up with like loads and loads of chargers and stuff like that. But when you're doing videos as well, you just end up with even more stuff. It's definitely taking the drone, and I've just got like loads of wires and bits and pieces in there. Laptop, not sure which one to take. I think I'm going to take the smaller one. Obviously the MacBook Pro is just like super powerful, and you can just obviously edit 4K video like no problem at all. It's just like so fast. But this little MacBook is just so portable, and the battery life is just absolutely awesome. But also I found something yesterday which might actually make things a lot easier when editing 4K, because it does edit 4K. You know, you can edit 4K on this little machine, but you have to kind of do a couple of little workarounds, which means it takes a little bit longer to like prepare all the files before you do it, which is no biggie if you just import all your files in and then just kind of leave it to just process them before you start editing. But when you do start editing, it goes super quick. But I found this thing, you probably can't even see this because it's so small, and it's called Switch ResX resolution. So what it allows you to do is set the resolution of the screen like to any resolution you want, like using the full range of resolutions that the display actually supports, because Apple don't let you select any resolution. There's like probably like 3-4 resolutions which they let you use, and actually they all pretty much suck on this machine because the screen is capable of so much, but they don't allow you to use it to its sort of fullest potential. So basically, look, if you look at this, so currently I don't think you can see this, but because it is pretty damn small. It's running in 2880 by 1800, and the normal resolution is, I can't remember what it is, but it's nothing like that. So if we open up Final Cut, you can see how much real estate there is immediately. You've got like all your files there, you've got your obviously your preview window there, and then the timeline down the bottom, and it just looks like there's a lot more on the screen. It's like comparable to the MacBook Pro 15-inch with its whacking great screen. Just open Final Cut. So you can see here, there's actually not as much on the screen on this. as there is on this one. Obviously with this one you could make it a lot smaller, but it's pretty good. And if you set it up right, which in this particular video, I did edit this video on this machine, and if you look at this is 4K, so look how quick this scrubbing is. And that's like 4K video straight out of a Sony a6500 camera. So that is pretty cool. So if you've got a MacBook and you want to edit 4K video, there's ways to do it. Right, I need to grab the cases, it's time to go to the airport. So we're at a hotel at the airport because the flight's not until early tomorrow morning, so it's a good thing to do. It's a nice little hotel room and it's right next to the check-in bit as well, so that is good. It's that time again. Feeling knackered now. Yeah, it's been a really good birthday. The Tesla test drive was absolutely brilliant. I thought it was going to be good, but I didn't think it was going to be that good. I knew they were fast, but it's just another level. Like really, like the acceleration and the power, the way it just picks up. Like he was saying, like from 0 to 30, it's like the fastest car there is. Like from 0 to 30, and it literally does just pin you in the seat. And there was like 4 of us in the car, so you'd expect like a little bit of. You'd expect the extra weight to kind of, slow it down a bit, but I don't know. I think the maximum power is like 300 kilowatts, which is like 400 horsepower. So that is just balmy. Absolutely nuts. The other thing as well, just turned all the lights on. The other thing as well is like it felt like it was on rails. Like whereas like the Range Rover feels like it's a bit sort of big and it's kind of, wallows about a little bit, but that is just like on rails, like it's on train tracks. It's just unbelievable, really cool. And the fact you can control everything from that sort of central control panel, like you can change like the suspension height, you can change like the regen braking as well, which was, first of all, it was like set to quite high, so as soon as you take your foot off the throttle, it just feels like it's slowing down like pretty quickly. And I said to him, like, can you turn it down a bit? Just because I noticed there was another setting on there. So we tried the other setting and, it just slows down like a normal car. But actually, if you kind of, make yourself get used to the sort of heavy regen braking, it means that you don't actually have to push the brake pedal when you actually want to come to a standstill, because it comes to a halt pretty quick. It's a bit like how you can configure like an e-bike, you can do it that way. But yeah, just so impressive. But I'm definitely going to do it at some point. I'm definitely going to go the electric route, but we just need to like work out, what the best option is, because we don't really do a lot of miles either. So there's things to consider, but it is an amazing bit of kit. Anyway, I'm shattered and we've got an early flight tomorrow off to Santorini, so that is going to be, just can't wait for that. So catch you in the next video.